I love these new locks, huh? Huh. EMS. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. I jumped. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Why did that one scare me? What the hell? Holy shit. Oh, jeez. I know you saw my character move. I was scared. It was so loud. Why? Why? Yeah, this is the Tonga base of operations, sort of like a community center. T has been long established chief of the Tonga tribe. Oh, is that EMS?
Yeah. That's EMS heli.
Nice. Yeah, they flew over that way and then they go back, so.
I like the sign.
Oh, thanks. How are we gonna let people inside today?
Just keep the door open.
Oh, you can do that?
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought it was locked. But the door is locked.
No. Walking right through it.
I know, but like it was locked earlier. I had to use the code. Oh, you can unlock it?
But when you unlock it, Yeah. The one downstairs auto locks, not the top stairs.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Not up here.
Nice, we can
Let's see.
finally lock
Oh.
people in and get everything.
Yeah. Should we keep the back door unlocked too, do you think?
Yeah, people might want to step up back.
Movement.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's one person showing up that I really want to talk to. But other than that, I'm not sure. I just wanted to do a late night one so that people who couldn't make it to the earlier meeting could come. Also, yeah, that scared me. What the hell?
I'm starving. Let me eat my food.
He's starving? Hey guys, he's starving. Imagine that. You guys
I got a
starving to
3
death.
and 3 from Pork Palace. They gave me the 2 and 2 discount, but they actually gave me 4 drinks instead of
Oh my god,
3.
I hate that
So I have a
screaming
4 and
bird.
3.
Very nice. One day our POD will grow again.
Because I could drive down the road, or I could move my car.
Hey, T.
I'm gonna move my car
Where?
over in the side here.
Okay. How are you doing? I hope you're still doing well. Yeah, the only thing is, since it got like MLO'd, we can't decorate it. So I would love to have like Conspiracy Club like set up for like some chairs.
Easier to move our bikes instead of our cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Some people won't know to park.
Do you know if there's anything like chess related around?
Chess related?
Chess.
Like the game? No. But I know. Why? What's come up with that? You know, like, let me park
And
over there.
because you don't want to park there?
I'm gonna park over there so there's more spots.
Oh yeah. Do you remember like cause that letter it said in shadow of king, queen, and hunter I dwell? Could it be like chess pieces?
Hunter, I don't know about that being chess piece. That's not a chess piece. King, queen, and hunter.
Could be something from like actual history or lore. But in the shadows, it could also be somebody who lies behind something. We're doing like full analysis of certain meanings. But the overall general theme was to have faith that enlightenment will come through the truth. All of the words, like, they seem to point that direction, all the tarot cards, but, yeah, I get that much. A lot of it's about actions of the past affecting the future now. So there are things from the past, too, but we'll have to figure that out, like I said, when we get a hold of her.
That's from the tarot cards that say that?
In the letters. And the part about...
Have you been doing twin posts?
Yeah, I did one. A grave lies where the past is laid to rest, but from its silence, chaos will soon manifest. Means like a suggestion that Whatever is buried and hidden will eventually erupt into disorder when it's revealed. Yeah. An era, suppressed memory, is what it could be also. Metaphorical, the end of an era. What is buried, you know? Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Yeah, been an okay day.
I'm mostly gonna be writing again on the side, doing work and just listening in. So, but we'll probably get in there in a minute or two here, huh?
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's in 20 minutes, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright. That's fine. I know some other people are coming for sure.
I like to hear about all this stuff, though. It's definitely fun. Let's. I got to bring it up last time when somebody asked about Bigfoot and how there's a lot of Native American lore and history and myths that kind of coincide with normal, more mainstream culture.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, like people talk about skinwalkers and stuff all the time.
Yeah, that I hear about actually a surprisingly amount. Yeah. We could go
You know
inside
what
if
a
you
radio
like.
is? Radio
Right.
tower is?
The one that near Harmony.
I guess, yeah. Have you seen the head that hangs up in the air there?
Oh yeah, like the Rebel Radio place.
Yeah. I was
Oh, yeah,
saying
yeah.
that it looked similar to what they sent, that one group sent.
That's true. That was the clone, right?
The clone? What about the clone?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
the clone, yes. It was the
They're
clone.
speaking in Morse code, yeah. And if it's like a radio tower, then might be a good signal place. That's true.
Yeah. I don't know much about any of this, but just like
Oh,
hearing about the
don't
elements.
say that, Mayor. I'm sure you know quite a bit about all of this.
Not really the fun
Excuse
stuff
me?
that you guys are talking about. I'm more boring stuff. I know about boring stuff. That's like kind of obvious stuff. But like fun stuff, I don't have time to deal with any of that, to be honest. But I do. That's why I like hearing about the things that incorporate my, more of my culture and things. Like I haven't heard anybody talk about them, but like Wendigos, things like that, like skinwalkers, even Bigfoot. I like hearing about that stuff.
Yeah, what do you think about like masks? And, like I did hear like these truth people had different colored masks, right? White mask, red mask, and according to my EMS friend from like a year ago, there's like certain legends that say that masks represent different like emotions or purity. It could be anything, or it could just be like rankings in a way.
I don't think the people in the masks are the truth.
Really?
Yeah. I think that they're the anti-truth.
Okay.
I wish I was around when this was happening, but I was just literally too busy in my cave at the time.
But I'm
I
sure
always
you
hear
have time
about
to
it.
go through files.
I mean, I've never heard about anybody talking about this stuff, but more like people always shying away when I've asked them about it. Like, like back then, people would shy away from talking about it when I came back, and like they don't remember and stuff.
People are on
So
edge
I
about
wouldn't
it
ask
too.
you to reveal anything to me without it's not worth losing your job over.
Yeah, I
But
really just don't know anything. Yeah, that's one area where I wish I did know something because I used to do doctor stuff all the time here, and one of my patients that I specifically treated at the time came here from that incident, and I had to help him with nerve damage, and the hospital couldn't help him. I was a private
mhm.
doctor, naturopathic doctor, so I deal with preventative healing and also
T really does use those words to
plant
his
stuff dietary
fucking
stuff. And I had him
benefit.
on a strict dietary regimen. I was
Here he
using
goes with the yapping.
we were even using psilocybin to try and treat his nerve endings and promote growth, which it can do, and regenerative properties. He got hurt on this thing that happened on this island, and so I wanted to know more about it, but I wasn't involved. I wish I had more to help him with, even just psychologically.
Right.
I mean, that
I
is
don't
true
think you
though.
would have wanted to have been there,
I just want to
honestly.
know. So many people would talk about it as like a bad thing and like a big thing, but I personally never got anything from like anybody about it. It was very clearly a traumatic experience.
You were listening to our meeting last week.
In and out, I was very much in phone
Mhm.
calls and talking and dealing with stuff. So I don't know what I may have heard or missed. Were you guys talking about that?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. I don't pay enough attention.
So, what do we think about those Baldies coming back again tonight?
I preferred if they didn't.
I think it'll
One
be
of them is
interesting
very
if they
much a
did.
jokester.
Mhm.
The other
I
one
think
was
it'll be
joking me.
interesting, though.
Yeah.
Maybe we could corner them down.
Oh, it's the unfortunate side of saying, hey, public meeting, free to all, please attend. That's okay. I would, of course, in the future be able to have not so public meetings. Hey, maybe someone else is here.
If you wanted to, you could put the thing on the map like you did last time. You know, I don't care what you do with the GPS marker and all that.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
There's different places to go.
Okay, zoom in.
Yeah. This is also our big race road. And I also speed down this road. Hello.
Yeah, we have sounds of nature and also races.
Hi, how are you guys? Oh, hey,
Alright.
I remember you from the Cookin' Bell.
Yes.
Cool. Here for Conspiracy Con?
Yes.
Nice, welcome.
I wanted to come last time, but I forgot.
That's okay, that's why I hosted like a late night one, so people could come to that. And then I can kind of do Saturday morning or afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do
What
believe
is
more
con-
people will be arriving at some point soon, so.
Oh, yeah. I think we're early, but it's
okay. Welcome to Tongva. What do they call this building? Like
This is the
community center.
Yeah, this is just our community center, cultural
Okay.
center.
Mm-hmm.
Looks nice.
That's
Yeah.
pretty nice. They got a nice
It is.
waterfall back. And
We'll be able to pump a lot more culture out of here pretty soon when we get the keys secure so we can put our furniture back in. But until then, you know, it's as accommodating as we can have it.
okay.
Does anybody also need a drink? I got an extra drink from the Pork Palace on accident.
Oh, no, I'm good. We just came from the Port Palace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just-
so that was you on the bike. Okay.
yeah, what was that? You can use some?
Yes.
I got you. Here you go. What do you want? The green and gritty or the sugar hogs? There you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
oh, helmets make it kind of hard to hear.
you're gonna fit. I don't think you're gonna have the jokesters necessarily this time.
I wonder
Yeah.
if there were some actual serious questions since
Has anyone ever met like the Epsilon people? Those guys are like pretty much around a while back.
pretty weird.
Very
Is
weird.
it the truth people?
No, they're not.
No.
No.
Oh.
I think they're like a scam group.
Yeah,
Kind of like a cult.
Oh.
definitely cult, yeah.
Kiflom, right? You know those guys.
I mean, it does seem like there are a bunch of cults out there, to be fair. A lot of people talk about the sun, and there are camps where people worship the sun.
True.
Enlightenment. Yeah, I don't know what happened to those guys, though. That's like 3 months ago.
I never met him.
I miss the guy. If you guys remember Ted, he always used to leave notes in like everywhere he could, and it was like something Ted, the like alien guy or something.
Are you sure it wasn't
He'd always-
Terry?
Terry, that's his name.
Yeah, Terry.
Terry.
Terry
And
has
he'd
a
leave-
lot of good in Twin Supposed too.
He would leave like notes everywhere about things like the aliens, like Mount Gordo and stuff. I'd
Yeah.
always find those notes everywhere.
He also said there was like an FIB like super center under Mount Gordo, and like a giant like building underground. Hmm. I believe in aliens, that's for sure.
I feel like you have to. I think just anybody has to believe in aliens because the universe is so vast.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people believe they helped to like build a lot of the great structures of the world a long time ago. That people may have, worked alongside aliens.
I mean, based on some of the posts, people are some of those Twinsta accounts are say that the truth are aliens.
I heard that there was a page that said the rabbits were born inside of humane labs and now they live on our island. That was in like a Korean post from a long time ago. Like, they're saying that these people were made in humane labs.
I know there's a slew of rabbits over there.
Well, I think they're calling the people rabbits with the mask. Maybe.
There's a lot that's I've never really delved. I remember the last time I was dealing with humane labs was when I was in EMS way back. Like,
Lots of rabbits, lots of deer, lots of tan deer. You know, the little light colored deer over there?
Actually, can we go inside?
yeah.
Because the traffic's kind of overstimulating my brain. Thanks. Come in whenever you
store.
want. Ah, I love how quiet it is in here.
It's a little quieter, yeah.
It is pretty peaceful. We also have it downstairs, but it'd be nice if we had like chairs and stuff.
Yeah, soon enough. Like I said,
I don't mind sitting on the floor.
When I get the
Oh,
keys.
that's cool. Yeah, so whatever you like. I don't know. You know that there's a lot that I could speak about animals. You know, I did see some animals mauled by some really gigantic, like, claw marks before. In grapeseed. As well as, like, animal cages on the beach with, like, blood in them and stuff. Like something had escaped, you know?
Yeah, I've heard about the huge raccoons that are around.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some pretty big raccoons around.
I've heard about raccoons lately.
And the fog that we had. Pretty
I've-
wild.
I've seen a little bit of fog. I did see like it's almost like rolling on the ground at one point. It was kind of cool. So if there's a truth, then there's an anti-truth, right? But what's the difference? Are they like parallels of each other? Reverse, like, are they infected or, I've heard about people and their pathogens. Maybe
It's only
they're
my first month, so I've only got truth information and have heard zero about anti-truth.
You'd have to like go way back for that one. I've heard about. Even just searching on Wednesday, I only got a post from like a year ago about it. I'm not very intelligent about it. But I imagine it means something.
A lot of people have been helping with like piecing together the truth for me, but I have heard nothing about anti-truth at all.
Really? Oh, it's a big part of it.
Yeah.
I guess.
So
What
have you
is
heard
it?
About the truth. Yeah. What have you heard about the truth?
So I heard about the island, and a lot of people had experiences with that, and well, that was real bad.
Really? Really?
Heard people died, but also people lived after feeling like they died.
Oh.
So very wild experience. Heard that, yeah, something with the pathogen as well, and I was tested, don't have the pathogen.
Tested why?
I don't know, I also heard the FIB and like actually drugging people voluntarily. I heard Mercy was almost drugged by the sheriff. It's wild. What else do I have? The Morse code stuff. I think there was something that suggested they're older than the Native Americans. A lot of bunker talk. I keep going to the bunkers. Nothing happens. I don't know what that's all about. I think that's just people posting dumb shit. What else? Let's see, I got notes. To be fair, I guess the truth did post a while back, like a year ago, that the truth is buried deep in the ground, which, I mean, I guess you could argue the bunkers would make sense in that regard. Let's see, the lab is where rabbits were born. Now the small island has become their new home. Seek the truth.
Hey.
Now, for me, I mean, from an outside perspective, and the fact that, could argue that the people on this island that move here are like, I mean, you know, like how rodents are like test subjects, like rabbits aren't too far off. Like, are we the test subjects on this small island that's becoming our home? That's, I just, kind of
Did
took
you
it
take
like
the
that.
powder?
No, I am pathogen free.
Then I would imagine you're not a test subject.
I am currently not, but I'm sure with a class 2 randomly shoved in my face, I might become one. 'Cause apparently that's what they do. They just show up with bunny masks and just point class 2s in your face and say you're now going to be infected.
Oh, I saw someone with a bunny mask.
what it looked like.
Hey, is this the conspiracy club?
Hey,
It
Mom.
is.
That's it.
Oh, no, it's
You know
something
the
again.
answer to that.
Are you the IA agent?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Of
Hello.
course, of course. Yeah. No. Yeah, masks are not just for Halloween, you know. Sometimes you may see people in masks, don't trust them.
Yeah. I don't wear a mask because I can't breathe.
Valid. It's definitely interesting hearing about that. Also, to your point about being a test subject, what you're talking about, you don't have to be the one that is being tested on to still be part of a test.
Oh yeah, no, you
you
could
can
be part of the
control.
placebo, yeah, and the control, yeah.
This might sound, I don't know, ignorant, but I don't know anything about it other than something that I've heard this phrase of truth seekers. Like, is that a group?
I mean, there is like the Aegis Initiative. There's the clone on Twinsta. What else is there? Break the Chains, I think, is in one that randomly showed up.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
No, I
There's
keep
meant
in
like
mind,
a group
though.
of people like kidnapping people.
Oh, that.
Oh.
I've only heard that happen like last year. I haven't heard anything recently.
Okay, well, I have.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey, what's going
oh,
on, everybody?
damn it.
Another meeting of the conspiracy club, huh?
Oh, you caught the late
Yeah.
one, yeah, the
Yep.
late one.
The late one, yeah.
Yeah, you know, can't have everyone at the early one, so welcome.
Yeah. I'm up all hours of the night, so.
Oh. God damn it. Yeah.
Why is
Eh.
that? Do you not sleep?
I got a lot of jobs, man. I'm a hardworking American citizen.
Okay.
You've heard of people who've been kidnapped, you said, though.
Yeah. But I don't. Unfortunately, I'm hearing it third hand.
Yeah.
So
That's
it was
fair.
just that, somebody got scooped up by these truth seekers or people calling themselves truth seekers. And unfortunately, I haven't lived here that long. So, like, it's just been a couple months for me. So I don't know if this is like an old thing that's coming back or if anybody had
These
heard
guys are
anything about
sus,
it.
these two.
It's
I hate these
interesting because
guys.
it's kind of, I don't know, frightening in a way.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you this. A lot of people use the term truth seekers. A lot of people have false intentions. Or even fucking, sorry, pardon my language, Epsilon. They call themselves truth seekers. They could be like crazy cult as well. A lot of people will come in the name of seeking answers who mean harm to people, but it doesn't mean that they're, you know, a part of anything significant.
Okay. So there's no like group going, hey, we are the truth seekers. It's just kind of a term that people use. Mm-hmm.
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 Well, I did find a notepad page about something.
What's
The
that?
truth about aliens and government cover
That's
up.
him, that's Terry.
But that's recent, so I don't know if they might be coming back.
The truth about aliens and government, I think that may have been written by Terry, the UFO guy. He has a really cool Twinsta page, and he goes around discovering things. But he also thinks the IIA is the Intergalactic Alien Association or something.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's what it
yeah,
says on
that's
here.
silly.
It is from Terry.
What?
Yeah, the FIB stands for
This
the
guy's
Federal
totally IAA.
Intergalactic Bureau, and the
That makes more
IAA
sense.
is the Intergalactic Alien Alliance.
Yes, that. I believe.
It's like
I'm so surprised the IA agent has a problem with that. Okay.
What?
Who's
He just said he
IA
was a
agent?
hardworking patriot.
Sure.
Listen, I think we need to state the facts here and not spat out opinions. You know, a fact is that blue sweaters are commonly a sign of people who lie. You know, so it's like one of those
Oh,
horoscope
I
things.
see. Okay.
One of those
Kind of
horoscope
That is
things.
true.
Like,
ordeal.
Blue is the most sus color in Among Us.
yep, exactly.
Right.
You always
Right.
say, you
Definitely
always say
not
stuff on
red.
blue.
Definitely not red.
No, red's a beautiful color.
Well, I don't know why you would call out anybody with red.
Well, yeah,
right
I
now.
mean, there's somebody
No,
with red in
just-
the room right now.
Just no. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Everyone calls red sus every time.
Okay. You can call me sus if you like.
No. See, I'm using the analogy of Among Us. I'm not saying it actually applies
Yeah,
to real life at
nobody
all.
has to hold anybody to any. This is an open forum for everybody to talk about anything.
Mm-hmm.
But just remember, for every conspiracy that's out there, there are foes and there are friends. There are people among every conversation, in every room, and every important and significant thing in this island and city that may not have the best intentions. And although it may be fun and a hobby to try and piece together uncertain things, right? Like parts of things we don't understand, it's also dangerous. And peeking your nose into too much stuff, also dangerous. So be very careful, even if it is just a hobby. Trust no one.
Well, especially, I noticed that another judge, I've heard the name of a lot. Are the vampires coming back?
Huh? Ooh,
I
that's a
hope
good
not.
topic.
What?
That's a good topic.
There's
Coming
a
back?
judge, that's a vampire.
Which judge?
I think.
What are you
Ka-
calling that
I
judge?
think it's
I thought the
Katya.
world is a vampire.
Katya?
Yes.
Isn't she some old woman?
And that's why the WTF law firm always has salt on the floors and garlic in the building and everything.
Oh.
That's why, huh?
But yes, you gotta
Well,
keep the vampires out.
a common trait of the vampires is that they have to be invited in, right? You know,
Right.
so
And so we never just invite anybody in. They have to enter the building of their own volition. But
Right.
I think people have made the mistake of inviting people in.
yeah. So who? That's crazy. Who invited who
That's
today?
insane.
What, today?
Yeah, who invited who today? Who like invited?
Oh, I
people?
d- I
Did
don't
anybody
know. I
invite the
haven't
blue
been
sweater
over
guy?
there.
Or
It's an open
Oh,
invite.
wait.
I mean,
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
sort
Somebody
of.
invite you into
phone
the
Oh,
room?
I know
before,
it.
so,
I mean, I walked in on my own volition.
Okay.
okay, all right.
Did
Is
you
this
I
guys
think
go to-
all?
everyone was invited in, though. I said,
This is
come on in if you
sort
want,
of
guys.
True. Yeah.
Oh, then everyone's in
Public
invited.
invitation.
Right, exactly.
Is that a vampire loophole? Public invitation?
What if like
I think-
if,
I
if
think
we
Yeah.
would
you are
just all
invited
walk
in
out,
when
walk
she
back
says
in,
that.
just to just clear it up, right?
Well, I ain't doing that.
Okay. I mean,
But you can go.
There-
You can go if you like.
But you've already been invited in.
You could come in.
Oh, thank you.
but I didn't get invited in that time.
Hey,
No,
the
she just
calendar
said,
says you're
"Come
welcome
on
in,
in."
so you're all invited.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
calendar kind of.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So who's the IA agents then, according to that
Why?
document?
Why? Okay.
Hold on,
Oh,
let's see
I'm
what it's
not.
Okay. Come on.
I work at Cluckenbell.
What an odd question to ask.
I
Yeah,
don't
what an odd
know.
question to ask.
But the
Are you a fucking
IAA
fed man?
is worse than the
I
FIB,
don't-
that's for sure.
It
Don't you agree, everyone?
Okay, I mean, the
yeah.
FIB is
I've
pretty
never met
bad.
an
I don't think that's.
FIB is really bad.
Yeah, hate them.
Yeah, FIB's
smart-
terrible.
Yeah,
Everybody
FIB
hates the
sucks.
FIB.
actually
Yeah,
wear
for sure.
a
But there's only
disguise
one thing
and
that's
wear
worse than the FIB.
The,
What's
the
that?
entire government.
So, imagine if
Well, it's the
IA was
IA.
Oh.
I
Who
was
says
thinking it.
that?
I was thinking it.
Well, they're
Yeah.
not in disguise or
Everybody
anything
says
like
that.
Or am I IA? Maybe my friend here to the right is IAA?
Are there 4 IAAs?
Maybe
Oh,
there's
God.
4.
Yeah, that said two doesn't mean that there's more than two. And also, that could be a conspiracy.
Wait,
That
is the
sounds like a
IAA
big
full of
conspiracy.
vampires?
That
and
sounds
that's
like
why
all
we're
of the
worried?
conspiracy.
Maybe, you never know.
Oh, no.
If you take the A's in IAA and flip them upside down, they kind of look like V's for vampires. So,
Or like the teeth.
or like the
Interesting.
teeth,
Oh my
like the
goodness.
teeth,
Ooh.
the teeth with the
are
blood
vampires.
tips.
Oh, I forgot my garlic. I wonder if there's a farm of garlic. You can bring it.
Well, all I'm saying is that there's two people here, three, four people here that are all covering their necks. You know, I think we start with Blue Sweater Guy.
This isn't a place where we have to identify ourselves.
Yeah, we really don't.
Yeah. It's a
Okay, fair enough.
conspiracy.
Yep,
theories.
it's a
You know,
safe
why
place,
would you
alright?
want to,
My name's Steve.
Okay, Steve.
Sure.
Hi, Steve.
So what kind of conspiracies do you like? What brings you here? Why do you seek
Well,
yeah,
I'm a
unknown?
bit of a truth seeker myself, personally. I know that word
Yeah.
was tossed around, but I think everybody in this room likes to seek the truth. So, I think that the radio towers around town are being used to emit sonar brainwaves that might be, making people do things that they normally wouldn't. I've seen a lot of weird stuff going on. A lot of
Like
people
the
just
sheriff trying to drug someone.
Yeah, there you go. I did see that on social media the other night. That there's a news
I've been
story
doing
about the
things
social, or that the sheriff tried to drug a doctor.
Yeah.
I know. I happen to believe that there has been an increased amount of druggings. A lot of people have been drugged lately, but not just. There are also a lot of crazy people with syringes out there.
And the goop.
But
new
like I
drugs
said,
coming around, yeah.
the clone has posted a series of significant dates. A lot of them are in July. A lot of druggings happened in July.
So, I mean, that was a bit odd. They were posting like bad events and good events in that post, and I don't understand what the point of it was. Like, one of the dates was a peace treaty signing, or at least a few of them. So, like, I don't know why. I don't know if it was supposed to be like good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. I don't know.
There's a balance.
But I think on the 20th, I did happen to go up to Chiliad, and I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a missile silo up there.
What?
And yeah, there's a missile silo up on Chiliad.
Wow, that's crazy.
There was bullet shots into a door, and it was pried open. And then there was a body that was thrown off of a cliff nearby.
Sweet Lord.
So yeah, I don't know if that was the 20th event or if that was just unrelated, but wild.
Or it was the person that they fell.
No, they were dragged and tossed.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know who gets to investigate that one, and no one has said anything about it. Big ol' FIB.
Can't trust anyone here.
I
don't trust these two. They need to. Oh, we should leave.
These investigations, but I have never heard of a single actual solved case.
Well, I know I met somebody who was working for the FIB and couldn't tell me what they do, not because. Yeah, well, that's what I gathered.
They want to make it seem like they do a lot and that it's all secretive, but in reality, they do nothing.
I saw a note today. It was in the bank in the city, and it said, if you are from Sweden, your duty is clear. The embassy must follow. And then it said that grapeseed will be in the right hands once and for all.
This is really cool thing to show. It's a kind of collector's item.
I don't know anything about Well, I didn't even know there was an embassy.
Interesting.
Huh.
Hmm.
You know,
It- If you know a
I think
little
the
bit,
IAA wears
Mr.
blue
Blue
too.
Shirt, look at
Like on
this.
their badge or something.
Hmm?
Look at this. This is an important piece
Interesting.
of history as well.
Oh yes, that is part of my notes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently a filmmaker was forced to make an advertisement for that and try to get people to take that. Um, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty.
It was
I don't
poison,
know.
like drug food, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you now. If they wanted us, we'd already be had. They could
Yeah.
they don't even have to walk in. They could get to the door and we'd be blacked out.
Well, but you have to be infected first, and that's no. That's
No.
why
Hmm.
they had to get the Munchables ad out there to get more people infected.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm letting you
conflicting
know. If
answers.
they want you, they will get you.
I mean, sure, yes, they will come in with class 2s and force you,
No, they
you know,
won't
the
even,
powder.
You won't even see them coming. And they'll get you.
So you
Well,
always
Won't
keep your
know they're
back to
there.
your wall.
Yeah.
I guess so. I did know that they were spotted on the roof adjacent from pillbox way on back, and God only knows how they got up there. Besides, ladders. But there's something about the radio towers and the signals. You're right. There are devices that are popping up around, and like things that are like signal jammers that are just popping up more and more. In fact, I seen a helicopter with like well, I know like Grapeseed has like enemies, but I've seen like these dark people with like class 2s on top of silos and shit recently. But around the areas, there's like little boxes with like lights on them.
Mm-hmm. They didn't have lights at first.
No. That is true. I don't really follow around them too much because I keep my nose a little bit away from things. I don't want to get the wrong message across to people. It's purely just a hobby for me. Yeah, breaker of
It's one hell
change,
of a hobby to have.
What?
To investigate something like this. It's quite the hobby.
I've always been that way ever since, well, I used to live in a bunker that was under the Alamo Sea. My dad helped build them. We were really wealthy. But as soon as the sea destabilized and exploded, it destabilized my bunker, causing a collapse, and I barely escaped with my life. And from there, when I did escape and learned what had happened, I found it a bit peculiar and wanted to follow and try to understand and fucking find some kind of closure to what happened. But from there, it just became other secrets and more information and more information. And the more you know, the less you understand. Information is...
You know what bunker number you were in?
I don't. But I know it was interconnected with other bunkers. Because people would travel from time to time. And there were people beneath that had been there a lot longer than any of us ever were down there, if you were. People from long ago.
They came out.
Huh?
They came out. Some of them.
Yeah, they did. So I heard. Bunker 99, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. I came out like late May of last year. But November, really, things really started kicking off.
October 31st.
What's everybody's thoughts on AI overlords? I was
Ooh, that's a
looking
good one.
Looking through social media, this guy Mac, the crime mayor, tweeted, "Our AI overlords are already here wholly."
Oh my god, a new conspiracy.
Personally, not a big fan of artificial intelligence.
Nope.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
no.
the only intelligence it can pull from is yours, so...
Well, I think it's one of the most likely downfalls of mankind is giving a machine so much power that it eventually, feels like you're not needed.
But
Yeah,
AI
that would suck.
can only do things that you tell it to do and teach it to do. So if you think that they're not worth it, then maybe it's the person that's inputting the information that's giving it bad information, right?
Is that true?
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I've seen stories about how like AI. There was a story I saw. They told this AI they were going to turn it off, and then it came up with ways to blackmail the guy. You know? Is that something that was
I'll be
coded
back.
in?
Oh. There's no way these guys are not parked here. Time to pretend to be some guy. I'm back.
Search optimization and if you're paying.
Yeah, pay is a big part of that.
Yeah, no. So like for me, like if I'm looking up like a line from a show, if I try to do that on any search engine right now, it doesn't give me it. But like an AI thing will actually give me it. So I don't know. Like, I'm using it for basic shit. I'm not using it for like these advanced things that people are using it for nowadays.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the things people are doing now. When I'm actually talking about this seriously, I think about it in the long term of where it could be, right?
Oh, for sure. And I mean, capitalism just incentivizes the furthering of it, and pushing it as far as they can.
Yeah, and that sucks because we all agree that capitalism is bad, right? Everybody hates capitalism.
I do.
Okay. Watch over that guy. Anyone else who agrees capitalism is bad? Mayor?
Me personally, I need it to survive until somebody else puts something else in place that works for me. It's all I got.
I mean, if you're
Valid
the mayor,
response.
couldn't you like just implement the system?
Me? No.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't control a lot of things.
I feel like they're just here for the
He's
mayor.
just the mayor, not like
Yeah, I have bosses. My bosses have bosses.
Okay. So like, but like, why couldn't we like make some change there?
I do what I can.
Okay. But
We
see,
should
this is
also
the
ask
problem.
that to IA agents that just left, by the way, if they think capitalism
Right,
is bad.
right, yeah,
Do you
definitely.
think, do you think those guys think
the
capitalism is
agents.
bad?
Yeah, I think they should answer.
I don't
our
even
I mean,
know
they're
what
wearing
capitalism is.
Masks hiding their face. One of them doesn't talk. I don't know.
So I don't have like funding for my tribe currently, and one of the only resources we have is spring water. So the only way I can actually subsidize our people and our government and our livelihood is to offload when the water table down in Zancudo is not going to be affected due to
Only
rains.
with
I
an
can offload our
emergency.
spring water for
Okay.
a sale to keep our tribe and our people afloat and alive. So I need it right now.
But
You know,
Public Works understands that.
luckily, my water is not, you know, it's locally sourced in the springs up here in the mountain in Tonga. So
Untouched by the goop.
goop free.
Yeah, Goop stayed relatively south of, like, basically Mirror Park and down, so most of nature's still intact, which is nice. Except apparently they threw some goop on the grape fields at one point.
I don't even know what the long-term effects of goop are.
So basically, with the you know, the hair growth, you were aware of that. Well, basically, what would happen is, because you know, if you ever, you know, or the hair would keep growing, right? Which takes energy from the body, and so it would keep draining and draining and draining until you were literally left with no energy and you die.
Yeah, I did fall into the goop, so I was a patient zero with that.
And your recovery, doing good?
Oh yeah, ever since they gave me whatever that injection was in the hospital. But you know, I did shave my mustache like 11 different times, and I was tired.
Yep, exactly. It just drains the energy until the host goes away.
Good lord.
Yep. So that's why, you know, Public Works has been trying their damnedest to make sure that no one touches the goop and, you know, stays away.
I gotta make a phone call. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it once. Be very careful with the truth seekers. Just be very careful. I'm saying this to you as a comprendre, a friend.
Yeah.
Because they're starting to do things that can cause you great trouble. It's found out.
Okay.
So just please be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Will do. I've been thinking, like, people saying, like, planting false truths, lies, as a way to kind of weed out, like, if you find out, like, something gets out, like, make up something completely fake.
These are things that are actually happening. Alright? The kidnappings are happening. I'm sure you're aware. You're not dumb. You're not blind. Alright? Another one happened. And it is by these people. So if you are at all involved with them, I would just be very careful, because I know you aren't the same as these other people that are using violence. But if you're a part of said group, it would be considered that you are part of it. So I would just be very careful. Okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to, like, the basic shit, I guess. I know I need to be careful. I do.
Okay? That's all I'm saying. We have to go. One day I'll let you know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm not somebody bad.
That's fair. I did have something to talk to you about, but, like, it is fine. I understand. But I have indeed seen pictures from inside the lab as well.
Yeah. The
I know.
Subfloor, third floor.
Yeah, I know about the
The
floors. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know a lot, and I know a lot because of who I am. That's one of the
Yeah.
I also know a lot because I was kidnapped. I know a lot because I did get and message them and say that I was a truth seeker. And I did get into the system. But I wasn't going to do corruption. So I stopped.
That's fair. I
So
don't
I'm
even
just
know who
saying
these
to
guys
you-
are, you know?
I'm just saying to you. Alright? I'm smart. I also talk to many people. Just be very careful and don't get yourself involved and don't make it so that other people start looking at you as part of these truth seekers. Because if you are caught up in it, right, and you understand it, then it's conspiracy and everybody involved
Yeah.
is a part of it. So be very careful.
I am, and I know not to compromise shit, and I've even bitched at this fucking dumb people sending people out there to go be worthless, you know, violent. Hey, let's blow through everyone's
Well,
fucking
they
efforts.
say to do it however you wish.
Yeah,
They
but
don't care the means that you get the information. I already know that. That's what they said to me. That's what they said with the government ID.
yeah.
They don't care how you get that information.
No, they care. They did say that they are aware of some shit going on, but those people will quickly lose their value. I guess to find people that know what they're doing, you gotta push away the dumb ones. You gotta let them take the fall so that maybe others can actually work in secret. And I don't really seek answers. The answers come to me. I already have most of them. I'm just holding them, and I'm not giving them the answers they want. Not until I figure out what's the point. I have a little bit of leverage here.
Because we don't even know who these people are or a person. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You have a person here that has been face to face with the anti-truth. You have a person here that was here during the November 2nd whole thing. That was zapped by clouds. That saw them come in as PD and take people out of cells. That saw them shooting ARs from the roofs of buildings at people. That had them break into their house and sneak around. And you don't, like I said, if they want you, they'll get you. You won't even know it. And I have my thoughts about who the truth and the anti-truth are. I almost think they're the same person, maybe.
It might be.
Okay. I do have to go. I will be in contact. And like I said, at some point I'll reveal who I am. Mainly I just wanted to make sure I could trust certain people. But yeah, I've got to go. There's an emergency. You
Yeah.
have a good night.
Have a good night. Be safe.
As Steve, the criminal who does crime all the time and has to pay fines to the FIB, I've gone into there a couple of times, and it seems like they've got guys that are, you know, clerks and stuff working their way up. You know,
Steve the
working that,
criminal.
working that gift shop they got.
Mm-hmm.
That silly little gift shop they got.
Yeah, terrible, terrible, great,
Yeah,
terribly priced,
selling,
great gift shop.
plushies of dogs they don't even like represent.
And 33% off your fine coupons.
They make
Wait,
me
does
pay my
anyone sell
fines. I
stickers?
hate them. Stickers.
Yeah.
Excuse me for having to take off, but I've had 2 friends get kidnapped in the last hour or so.
Oh,
Sitting
Jesus
here,
Christ!
My God.
doesn't feel like the best use of my time.
Oh, fair
No,
enough.
please
Sorry.
go. Thanks for
I'll try
coming.
and
If there's anything I
catch-
can do, let me know.
I'll try and catch Saturdays. But,
Of course.
keep
We'll
seeking
chat.
the truth and stuff.
Of course.
Yeah, for
Thanks.
sure.
Yeah, we'll do.
All
Good
right.
luck with your kidnapped
good
friends.
luck.
Yeah, thanks.
That woman should really get some shoes.
Could be pretty dangerous out here.
Yeah, probably. She's gonna step on glass or something. That's not gonna be good for anybody.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Careful with that.
Sounds like a bad time.
Not as dangerous as getting abducted by aliens.
Mm.
That's what maybe I'm
do.
thinking those signals are. They're trying to communicate with the aliens. Those little boxes,
Come on, guys.
right?
We can't believe that
Wee.
the aliens exist.
Yes, we can.
I don't know.
I
the
saw
X-Files
one.
is a pretty
How-
convincing show.
With how big the universe is, it's almost like it's like guaranteed at least one planet out there must have life.
Yeah, certainly we haven't already found them and have been actively working on their autopsy or anything. That's terrible.
Didn't you just say there can't be, and now you're okay? All right.
That's why I'm saying no. That's why. That's what we're not.
Because how would you ever keep something like that under wraps? You know, it's just it'd be crazy.
How would you keep that under wraps?
Yeah, it would be way too public.
It says way too many things very randomly.
I got a picture of the alien. It's a real picture of a real alien. It hatched. And then the FIB
Oh
closed
my
down the
God.
docks for a week, and they were looking for a slimy substance. They were looking for a sticky goo.
Wait, is that the goop?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking, because whenever I snuck in there, they looked for the palm of my hand to see if I had any on my hands.
Hmm.
Yeah. They really did it. They shut down the docks near the very south of the city for like investigation. And there was like this green slime stuff. Yeah.
When was this?
That was like 5-6 months ago. I don't know. Yeah. That was around the time that those numbers started going over the radios, where they're testing the button, and then after there was a signal that went out, and it repeated the numbers.
Mm.
A series of numbers went out, and there was real creepy music playing.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was dying, so, like, at the moment I thought we were all gonna die, the power went out when they were testing the button, and that's when the signal started coming out.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely gotta... I don't know why no one ever talks about that, but that was, like, scary.
Who's our new guy here? You don't have to say your name.
hello.
You don't have to say your name or anything. But
Hey. Welcome.
But we've said our names. Just keeping you updated.
Steve the criminal.
Steve.
Not really, but okay.
I'm
Oh,
Poppy.
no, another Steve here, huh?
But we don't care about names here. How are you doing? So feel free to talk
okay.
by document, or okay, you're speaking, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we've just been debating different things and all kinds of things, you know? What do you really enjoy about the conspiracies out there? What do you seek?
Definitely interested in these Morse code.
Ah. True.
Mhm.
It's not a very commonly used thing anymore, right? No one really uses Morse code.
Yeah, Morse code's kind of archaic. I would say.
But I mean, in some ways, that's the best way to transmit right now, because it's it's
Yeah.
outdated, which makes it harder for most people currently to decipher.
Morse code can also be used in like flickering lights or like light patterns.
True.
You can also do it with smoke signals.
Yeah. Oh, really? I'll have to remember that. Remember trapped on an island. Yeah, the Morse code was translated. It really just showed a bunch of dates and history and all
Yeah.
that.
And there was one, I think, that was talking. So I think the clone was mostly doing the Morse code, I think. And I think one, well, recently was about the goop, which was kind of making me feel like they don't actually know what they're talking about. And the other was about Aegis, I believe.
Yeah, I believe that the part about touch the goop, they may have been intercepted and hacked by a malicious person. Because that doesn't seem like something they would post.
Yeah, no, it definitely seemed out of. I don't know. It made me like question if there's any legitimacy behind them for that one.
No. I mean, if one person was able to signal into Twinsta through an account, someone else may have got the frequency and sent something like that in.
Maybe.
So maybe that's why they started putting those devices somewhere to like jam signals or something. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. There was also that like cipher between two accounts. I don't remember if it was like ages to the chains or
Yeah.
something, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if anyone really figured out what that was.
Yeah, I deciphered it.
Oh, okay.
It was tricky. Honestly, it was a series of, it didn't really say much. Like, from me to you, the message has been sent or something. Yeah, I gotta find it. I don't remember.
You know, this could all be true, which is like crazy, right? Of how true it is, you know? It's like insane, right? Because it's like true. But then it could also be false. And it's like, oh, well, now it's false, you know? And it's like, damn, that was false.
Man, you
So,
have
you know,
not
I
been
guess
paying
things could be
attention, man.
true.
It is this guy has not been paying attention.
No.
I've been paying a lot of attention, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, also there has been stuff going on around the bunkers. There was blood around them. But the cargo bot that was in Grapeseed was crash landed that said TP Enterprises on it. Blood trail leading from the helicopter landing site. It's since disappeared, but you know, I did get a picture of it.
Okay.
Apparently some people were like executed when they left the bunker once by an aircraft of the military or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there may be people down in the bunkers, truly.
I don't know. There was also one of them posted a picture of like I think the grapeseed bunker, but it was a picture before they I don't know, there was debris on it, so I don't know why they posted the picture, to be honest.
I like that you mentioned that. They may not have had maybe visual to see what it looked like currently.
Mm-hmm.
And this was from the last known picture they could get of it. It could actually be underground.
I guess, okay. But, like, they're posting different bunker pictures after that, so it's just, like, a bit odd to then... I don't know.
Do you know about the silo that's south of Humane Labs and the one on the island adjacent to it that's blown up? It looks just like the one on Mount Chiliad, but it's different.
Yeah,
It has a door.
Island, right?
Yeah, there's one on the island, but
Yeah.
there's also one near like the little coast beneath Humane Labs. Outside the quarantine zone. So I do hunting.
Yeah, I haven't went anywhere near Humane.
Yeah, you
I
gotta be
get
careful.
out of the city more.
Yeah. Life's greatest mysteries.
I didn't even know.
Yeah. But our only saving grace here is that it's been a long time since these people attacked us, you know. There's gotta be at least the government or some groups looking to protect us if it ever happens again. I believe it's gotta be something a little bit better. We'll be prepared or something, right? Surely. Our government will protect us.
I feel like absolutely not.
No?
No. See, here's the thing. All of the data is going to FIB. And FIB doesn't do anything. So it's essentially useless.
And you really don't like the FIB, huh?
No, they don't do anything. Like, they're responsible for doing things, but they don't do anything.
Steve likes you.
Like, I had to investigate like a bunch of shit for them, and still just don't even care. Like, I'm like, guys, you guys have a time lapse outside your building. You could probably use that to figure out who's been fucking throwing goop all of your lobby. And they're like, I don't know, maybe. And I was like, and they somehow got all the way up to your bathroom. Yeah. That's not an answer.
Yeah.
Like they had to actively go into your building to do this shit. You somehow just said, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
It's the good old FIB.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Terry post.
This is fun.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
No, I know
this
he's
is
a
the
bit
letter I
wacky.
have.
Yes, he's a bit wacky, but some of his stuff has actual substance. About compounds being under Mount Gordo, you know, the FIB stuff. I believe that. Have secret elevators.
The most
Oh, Q
interesting
just posted.
secret elevator I've found is at the satellites near the prison.
Yeah, it was destroyed at one point. Well, there was a bit of an explosion once. Debris was everywhere.
Oh.
But it seemed like they repaired it. Yeah, there's been a lot of violence at the hospital lately. I'm EMS, but like I can't even fucking go to work without people shooting it up. So Q keeps posting about people doing dumb shit there, and now they just posted again, as that girl just said 2 of her friends were kidnapped. And you know, it could be related. Not that I'm that nosy, but poor hospital, man.
It would explain the announcement the other day. Just jump people, guys, please.
Yeah, I had a drowning victim, you know, when I was bringing someone in the hospital, and they were like, am I gonna die? And I said, nah, you're more likely to get shot here at pillbox than you are dying like this. And then I
God
lay him in the
damn.
bed, and then you just hear gunfire erupt upstairs. Someone had
That's
shot up the hospital.
awful.
And I was like, I called it. Called it, I wasn't joking. Guns, dumb. People
I
are way
didn't know
too
I'd be
violent.
safer at Clockenbell than EMS.
Well, I've heard someone got their heart eaten at fucking Bell, so.
What the hell?
Jesus.
Oh, that was probably
Ew.
a long time ago.
Nope, that was 2 weeks ago.
Ew.
What?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yep. Yeah,
That was before I
luckily
started working here.
it was only like half the heart, and the hospital was able to graft some muscle on there to help it keep pumping.
Ew.
But yeah, no, that was real interesting. And apparently an EMS went to the place to, you know, help the guy that got his heart half eaten, and just kind of like helped the guy up, and then just left while he had just this hole in his chest with, you know, half-eaten heart.
Yeah,
So
we
that was-
cannot be
that was
affiliated
cool.
with these truth-seeking morons out there.
I need
Sounds
to go
rad.
because my pager for selling drugs is beeping. Gotta
Right.
continue with my
That's okay.
my
Have-
glucose.
Have fun with
selling.
that, man.
Yeah,
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
your
you know,
beeper's going off for that.
Yeah, a lot of pages, but I do want to leave on a note. You know,
Mhm.
you know, I heard cloning can happen at any point. You know, some people maybe at other places while their clones take their place. You know, at some parts. You know,
I see.
So,
I
you
see
know.
how this ties in. Okay, yeah. I
so
see what
maybe,
you're doing here. All right,
maybe
yeah.
there's something along that. Maybe there could be 2 mayors going around. You know, who knows?
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Clones creep me
That'd
out.
be crazy.
Well, clones exist
Alright.
and stupid people exist, so be safe out there. And watch
Alright.
out for these dumb fuck truth seekers out there.
Thank
Mhm.
you. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'll
watch out,
stay out
man.
for the truth seekers.
Good luck
and
with your
continue to-
drugs,
Yeah, my friend
Morpheus.
said to stay
Enough
away
with the
from those people.
drugs.
You're gonna go sell those pills.
Yeah. I don't know.
That guy was not aging, right? 100%. That guy looked like a piece
I
of
don't
shit.
know. But like I don't care, right?
Nah. I'm sure he was. And
He
That guy
wouldn't
dressed.
lie
That
to
guy
me.
dressed like he's in the Matrix, man. I don't know what's that guy's deal.
well, it was definitely a choice.
Yeah, definitely a choice.
I kinda like his style, it's kinda nice. But
It reminded me of Duke.
Oh well, looks like my ride's here. I gotta go, guys.
How about
Remember,
Oh, you gotta
Steve
go?
the criminal. If you guys need any drugs or
Steve
anything
the
out there on the street,
criminal. I'll
or
make
any
sure
hits
to
done.
I'll see ya.
Please
Thanks for
don't
coming
about
by.
that.
Yeah.
Hey y'all.
thank you for
Saturday's
the
the next one if you do wanna come.
You think they
Okay,
were
now that
clones?
fucking AA agents are gone,
Yeah.
my only suspicion is because they never didn't seem to have any genuine interest in anything. They're just making jokes.
100%. Yeah. No. I think if anything, I think they were coming to just see if there was any
Or to pick
information
on
they
the
could
mayor.
gather. I mean, yeah, I guess there's that. I honestly, I think they were here for like info gathering to
I
potentially
know. I
use.
mean, it kind of sucks because this is a huge thing. Like, but like a general conspiracy club is just something I would ever hide from doing. I think it's important because not knowing causes fear, and fear
Oh,
causes bad
100%.
decisions, and knowing is your best step to surviving.
You know, I mean, for me, yes, I understand the risk of getting some of the information that I've told out, but the more it gets out, the more people know, and the more the people know that, like, the more likely they can, like, handle it down the line, sort of deal.
Yeah, you have a sharp mind. I can definitely see why you know things. And you're smart enough to keep the things that matter the most close to you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I even tried to join the, well, I mean, I tried to at least see what the Aegis Initiative had to say. You know, I'd used a burner to, you know, see what they had, but they didn't really give much.
just a riddle, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting though. I just happened to be on top of Chiliad when they posted, and
Yeah.
it just really you know how there's like cameras up there on the like the what do you call it, the railway, not
Ski lift, right?
yeah, ski lift, yeah. There's cameras right there, and the moment I passed the camera, that post came up on Twinsta. After 8 months of silence, it was just a very odd timing.
I wish I could host like a conspiracy club without people like that showing up truly, but I wanted to make it for everyone. And as you can tell, sometimes it's just a game of listening, of talking. I don't know, but I hate when I feel like there are people with bad intentions. There's a lot of dangerous stuff going on out there, and it's just scary because I don't want to be implicated in anything. It's all just good fun for me, for the most part. I'm a knowledge seeker.
Same.
But
It's all a big puzzle.
it is an ever growing puzzle. Expanding.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the I mean, I guess the point of the truth.
Yeah.
Like I've got a lot of what they did. Really nothing about why.
A test of humanity? Well, I had a friend that was on the island and they said they were just trying to test his humanity and he failed because he shot somebody, he said. And
Okay,
they said that he failed.
But here's the thing, right? They had everyone die. Right? How is that testing humanity? It's just testing if they're gonna die.
Yeah. What does it mean?
Doesn't really test. Yeah, but even morality, you're putting it in such an extreme thing where you're basically saying, I'm gonna shoot you if you don't shoot that person. And sure, if you don't shoot them and they shoot you, sure, you died. But guess what? When you have like a bunch of people all with that, then you suddenly made it where it's just like, well, that guy was good, but the rest of them aren't, so it doesn't count. And it's like, okay, so what was your point? Humanity is very, you know, different in all of their opinions. So like, you can't just base it on one person's decision, nor can you base it on everybody's decision.
Some people see things in black and white.
And if that's the case, then the truth doesn't really know the actual truth.
They're just
Life
trying
is
to find
gray.
it through human study.
Life is gray. Now, to be fair, I'm a fan of a lot of different shows, and I did watch this one. I think it was the Orville, where basically there was a planet that
I heard that's a good show. Gonna watch it.
Would advance like 10,000 years, basically. And so after, like, I think it was like 3 years, right? They've went through millions of years. They've, evolved multiple times. In that episode, they kidnapped the Earth people, and they tried to understand death because they had evolved past it. They couldn't experience it themselves, so they had to run these people through experiments to understand what it is to die and to understand what it is to live, even because when you can't die, you don't really understand the concept of living. And so I'm kind of leaning towards maybe that's the thing, that the truth is maybe immortal beings that just don't even understand death as a concept, and they needed to understand it.
Do you know about the God Project? This document was found inside Humane Labs before it became radiated. It talks about operations of studies on people, of testing of the fallout effects of redacting, from the food we eat to the crops they grow. Laboratories, But they were going to be like studying for like stuff, testing for weapons, cybersecurity, home security. Just a big testing place, but then things went wrong, I guess.
Interesting.
And a lot of people do think it's just a sound frequency that makes people sick being near it, and that's not actually radiated. There's a link to it as well, this document. It's very old, but...
I mean, okay, if that was the case, would there be a way to test it?
Well, some people said maybe during like a power outage to try and get close, but... Or if there's a way to like shut down those frequencies. Or maybe that's like...
Couldn't you cancel out the frequencies? I feel like you can... If you send out sound frequencies, they could counteract it if that is the case, sort of deal.
Maybe. I mean, there are like there's one device that is out there, and then there's the box, which the box seems to prevent the other device from working. Well, anytime there's a location, but the one near Humane Labs doesn't have a box, just a signal. And I don't know if these boxes would be able to change the frequency or something. Or if it's just controlling the weather. It has been really foggy lately.
I mean, it's just been raining on and off a lot lately.
I like the rain, though.
Yeah, no, it's just when I got here about a month ago, I was told it never rains.
Well, yeah, it's always a bit of a shock that people just move here telling them things like that. Like, oh, hey, so this and this happens, and, you're probably going to be, like, drugged or something, or kidnapped one day.
Yeah, no, I day 4, I got, like, an entire lore dump on this truth shit, and it was a lot.
No, yeah, I think they're targeting certain people that they want, right?
Oh yeah, no, and it seems like it's high officials, which
yes, exactly.
I guess Mayor T, watch out, I guess.
So
I'm always
I
careful.
have something in relation to this God thing.
Oh?
Someone shared this with me not that long ago.
Okay.
I guess this was played during the island thing.
Huge. It's not often somebody shows me something I hadn't heard or seen before. Thank you.
Hello. My name is John Television. Welcome to the government-operated Division of Research and Development. If you are listening to this, then there is good news and bad news. The bad news is, if you are hearing this, I am dead. The good news is, if you are hearing this, then you have access to the GOD restoration protocol. Neat! Right! Due to a failure of either my heart or by a member of our government-operated obedience network, or GOON for short, a failsafe should trigger that should transfer my consciousness to a backup copy of my body. The appropriate fidelity tests should be conducted to ensure no degradation in a television's cognitive functioning or abilities. However, be warned. If fidelity tests are not conducted, the longer a television is allowed to age, the greater the chance of a critical neurological failure. Backups will be rated on a scale from A to F in order to determine the success rate of the fidelity test. This is also true of goons. Each goon has been programmed to watch televisions and to protect them at all costs. A chip has been implanted in each goon in order to ensure compliance with our program and to guarantee obedience. In the event of a catastrophic event that is out of the control of a goon, the chip will factory reset the subject in order to protect the GOD at all costs. To re-enable your goon, simply repeat the activation phrase. This voice-activated phrase should kickstart the chip implant, and your goon should be good as new. The phrase is, "Do you want to buy some weed?" The government-operated Division of Research and Development is proud to serve this country by doing what is necessary in order to protect the freedoms of all Americans, even if that means sniping them in the fucking head. On behalf of the GOD, thank you for your time. Now kindly, fuck off.
Huh, interesting.
Wow.
Okay. Oh God. Okay, so I mean, just based on that rating thing, I guess there was an F version that was in the city at some point.
Hello.
There was a John F. television.
John, based on that sound thing, I guess that was the worst possible one that could have been here.
I heard that Rodney had a chip removed from his brain.
Okay. Was he one of his goons?
I mean, if it's the God Project, he's the one that like founded it, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, so that seems to all like us link together there.
Oh my goodness.
Rodney was definitely a goon. I remember him saying that stuff to me.
Okay.
There is a John F. Television Jr.
I don't know. I guess that it just is one other avenue.
You also have witches in the city.
Ah, yes, witches. I
And
believe.
John F. Television Jr. is labeled a witch.
Oh.
Are they even active? When was the last? Does it show like when their driver's licenses and shit? Are they like current? Guess they could be deceased too. You know. I don't have.
They could be. Yeah, I mean they could be dead.
No date on the driver's license.
Did you guys see when the TVs were hacked?
Weapons
Like, for example?
license is Ben did back in 24, though. Beginning in 24.
What'd you ask?
What'd you ask?
The TVs that were hacked like a week or two ago. It just showed like
so yeah,
the house and the grave scene.
Yeah, that's when I got the lore dump on the truth.
Why do you think they did that though?
I don't know, but apparently that was used to drug people like a few times that day. So I believe that's where Mercy got drugged by the sheriff. Apparently the Joe from Sandy, he went back to that place to investigate and got drugged when he went back. So I guess the truth must have been active that day in that location. I want to say it's the like in Grapeseed somewhere. I think that's what I gathered from that day. Like I think it was like the big house in Grapeseed. So I think if anything, it was used as bait to try to infect people, basically.
Okay.
At least that's what I've gathered from what I, have heard and experienced.
Well, yeah. There is something in the basement there that lets you test food for drug substances. So anything you inject into food, you can test it in that machine in the basement.
Why is that there?
Oh, because it was there around the time the whole Munchables thing was happening, I think. The FIB put it there or something, I was told.
What is... Okay, again, why are they responsible for shit? Like, that seems like a thing, I don't know, in the hospital or, I don't know, a lab. But the bottom of a random house.
Right? Weird, right?
It's just, again, this is why why is FIB responsible for taking care of this?
I don't know. I was told from an account from somebody that was on the island that the FIB were on the island too, but they weren't really involved in the games or something.
Right.
Or like they
but I heard
were live.
Beforehand, they were making sure people were infected. So that, like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. The FIB, don't trust them, man. What do they do?
Don't like them. They stand in their lobby, but like not enough to see people throw shit all around their lobby. Apparently, I don't get it. They have meetings to probably talk about further meetings.
Yeah.
That's it.
What about the name Leo Atlas? Do you know Leo Atlas?
Unfamiliar.
Wait, Atlas?
Yeah.
Does it ring a bell?
Somebody that posted on Twitter not too long ago saying the ports have been opened, free flowing love and peace. They're a hippie dude. But they're also believed to be involved in like the truth. Or they may be an iteration of the truth. They may be the truth himself.
I just got rid of a bunch of numbers off my phone. Maybe they were on my contact list.
They're very much off the radar, but maybe. They were the ones that were handing out Munchables, I believe.
Oh.
I've seen pictures. You can see pictures of them on some people's posts, but like... Yeah. Recently, they did post. And recently their car was spotted in town. What is our involvement? I don't know, but I think they're a person to definitely look out for. Ah, I found a picture of him. Yeah, he looks like this. Ah, shit, I lost the photo. Okay, here it is. Also, you know, sharing documents is a great way to anonymously send things or delete it after you're done sending messages.
Mm-hmm.
There's some like dude with a beard and like glasses.
Okay, that guy is hella sus. What the hell?
Yeah. And if there's a post like a year ago that said jetpacks are among us, right? And this person was saying answers. They're like, seek the anti-truth and the truth. Ask, and then they
Wasn't
mention
there,
different names.
Wasn't there a Twinsta account called Answers?
Yeah, that's the count. But and there's also markings on Chilia that show
Okay.
jetpack. They show an egg.
Oh, okay. The inside that ski lift, like that drawing, right?
Yeah. And so, you know, jetpack has been seen recently. Yeah, a person in a jetpack. I don't know. I think it's like dimensional travel. Maybe it's just like, you know, our reality and something super sci-fi, like time traveling or something.
Can people time travel?
Might be possible. It's a state of
Could
mind,
be,
perhaps.
could be also like maybe a maybe clashing of two timelines, and one
Yes, that.
timeline is more advanced.
Yes, that. Emerging
Mm-hmm.
between the lines. Yeah, I don't know. Like, people who were affected by this, like, truth or, like, this, affection have been healed, like, of their injuries, of their scars. They're younger looking.
Right.
Definitely something there.
Well, when I heard about the you know, certain people dying and then certain people got hurt and then they got better, my initial thought was, and going back to that episode, is within that, you know, you because it was so advanced, right? They were in a state of mind where their own mind was doing the damage to their bodies and stuff. So, you know, if they're, you know, advanced beings from a different timeline, right, and they're entering ours, you know, they might have technology that, you know, would be advanced to the point where, you know, they would be tapping into people's minds, especially with the fact that they're quote unquote infected, right? If that stuff goes straight to the brain and they can access it and control it in a way that, you know, it forms the reality around people, they can, you know, make the brain believe that they're hurt, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, the amount of stress they went through on that island, it's entirely possible that they, you know, had heart attacks and shit from just that stress.
No.
And, you know, died because of that, you know? Like, just that isn't necessarily happening. You know, the brain perceives it to be happening, and therefore, you know, all of the reactions the body makes are gonna be, you know, legitimate.
Like when you're falling in a dream.
Yeah. No, I mean, you could genuinely, like, if you're freaking out in that dream, you know, you tend to wake up like actually like stressed out, you know? So just like amplify that feeling by like 3 or 4 because you believe you're awake.
Yeah.
At least when you're falling in a dream, you're like, most of the time you know you're at least dreaming. So it's like you're not like scared to death. But imagine you are mid dream and you have zero idea. and this is happening, you know? The amount of stress that your body's gonna go through.
The brain always tries to perceive things and make sense of, and I watched this like experiment when somebody had like a fake hand placed out on the table and their arm hidden under the table, and they started to feel the sensations happening to them, not real hands.
Yeah. Well, the mind does perceive things, and even if it's not happening, if it believes it to be true, it still can, you know, feel it and interact with it.
No, okay. Well, I should be going.
Yeah. It would be probably about that time to wrap it up anyway.
All right. Well, it was good talking with y'all.
Definitely was. Thank you.
I learned a lot.
Definitely feel free to like talk outside of the club. It might be better in some cases. Anything you have questions about, I'm out there. You just need to hit me up, or likewise, I wouldn't mind to pick your brains sometime again.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, if you want to like just explore the island and try to find some secret shit, I'm down.
Yes, but at the same time, I gotta be careful about that because, you know, I be seeing at some locations and they're like, oh, there's Poppy. She's one of the truth seekers out there blowing up hospitals or whatever.
Right.
But, yeah, information, good.
Yeah, no, that's honestly what I'm after, is just trying to get info and spreading it as much as possible, because as far as I'm concerned, if the island thing happens again, people are going to be absolutely fucked up, like severely mentally. And I mean, I'm trying to be a counselor, and that just I feel the empathy like hardcore for these people.
Yeah, some people can't even talk about it. I've got people that pass out when they hear about it. Like, it's sensitive, it's traumatizing.
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of people were freaking out when the TVs got that, you know, stuff posted up. It brought back all those memories. And like, you know, it happened last October. I mean, we're like 2 months, basically. You know, if they're planning on doing another, like around the same time, like we only have 2 months to get this shit like somewhere we can potentially help.
I do stand by what people said on Twitter. I think it was cute. Do not seek the truth. If the truth wants to find you, they will. Trust me. Which is similar to what people have said, but like...
No, I think that was also in response to, like, I think there was Everett Paltrow saying, like, yo, truth, hit me up. And it's like, what no.
Yeah, you know, they started prying my brain out of traffic stuff. They were like, what are your opinions on October, whatever date that was, 2014? And they sounded kind of scared or, like, bothered by something. And that was a while back, though. And I thought that was weird. No...
Yeah, I don't know. Also, I don't think I mentioned it, but there was also apparently a cloud monster that was picking people up and shit.
Yeah, you could see it on Twinsta. Apparently it was giving people heart attacks.
That's wild. You know, I wasn't around for this, so I'm just getting all this, you know.
This is a statement from Umber. She was EMS a long time ago. She shared this. This is the whole story of it in her words. I was just typing really quick, so it's a bit run on, but it's basically said what happened with the hospital, the chemical that was from the cloud. It caused you to like overdose. A substance. Everyone hit by it was having heart attacks by the cloud. It shot lightning out. Yep. Sean was kidnapped.
Is this why doctors were doing like a blood drive?
I think so. The government shot everyone at the hospital, and then they put on masks and revealed themselves as they appeared as government employees, but then they put on masks and kidnapped them. Strange. Do you ever see like a black cloud run?
Yeah, no, I feel like that would be the natural response at least.
Yeah. What can
You
you?
know,
I don't know.
maybe they would have a better like, you know, thing if they were like a random unicorn or something. It'd be like, ooh, I'm interested, and then like it, you know, and then it turns into the cloud. You know, like the cloud right off the bat, your instant
remember the
thing is to run away.
Is that the same as the fog? I remember someone saying that fog was trying to get them through a door.
Yeah, I heard about the fog
Yeah.
last year.
Might be the same.
But anyways, don't stay too long. Get out of here if you need to.
All right.
Also, yeah, that's the second time those two dudes came back to the meeting, so... And the first time they were taking pictures of people and playing it off as a joke.
Ooh. Don't like that.
Which two people?
The guy with the like wire on his ear and the other guy looked like the Matrix.
The guys that we met at Pork Palace wearing the IIA badges.
You
Oh.
did?
Yes, that's why I pointed out immediately, because they literally showed up to Pork Palace with the IA things around their necks.
Oh, those dummies.
They really, and then we came here, and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Aren't
don't
you guys
worry, I
this
knew that
guy
long
So
ago.
then the next time maybe we should set up
I put a couple
fake
locations too.
thing.
Ooh, really? Yeah, I was thinking false information. I was thinking
Yeah.
about
I
baiting
mean,
them into something,
maybe-
like make up
maybe,
something they want to hear, but that's
Yeah,
fake.
we gotta
Yeah.
figure out what they want to hear about, and then the next time they show up, we can just talk about that.
I don't know. Maybe we just set up a bit of a code word or something that like we're going to a secondary location and they don't know where the second location is.
I think that'd be great. I mean, there would have been so much more we could talk about, but as soon as they walked in, I was like, nope.
Yeah.
They'd be baiting for stuff, and they are looking to, they're looking probably to tie people to, like, these people out there attacking people.
Yeah, but like, why would they show up?
Spies? I don't know. Or they're trying to coerce the mayor into saying stuff.
Maybe. I
It
don't
might
know.
just be a mayor thing, but...
Here's the thing: I was trying to bait them into randomly hiring me, just to, you know. Then I could be under them, and then I could figure out what the fuck they're trying to do.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is they do, but if they're above the
I
FIB,
don't know.
then...
And look, FIB is so low on my like, you know, opinion that I don't think the IA can go below them, but you know, it's still weird what they're doing.
It's weird. It is, and I gotta go decompress my brain after all of this.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for coming out.
Have a good one.
Yeah, no, it was a good time.
Yeah,
see you for the
I'll
next
see you at Cluckenbell or something. Yeah. Code word, though. Code word.
Yes.
I'll be back. I will not crash another bike into the river. I have 2 in the river right now. It's not good. Not good. Oh, yo.
Where you going, you?
I'll be back. I said I'd be back. I gotta go like decompress from all that. Just clear my head for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, he said I didn't pick up the part where he said he saw them at in the city at Pork Palace wearing IAA badges.
That's funny.
Yeah, he literally called them like, but they were saying how we should have like a code word next time for if we need to
I'm
move
never
to a new
gonna
location.
expose them because I like them.
Yeah,
I like them.
you do,
Yeah,
because they're
hate the
probably there
FIB
looking
too.
into you.
No, me and them are cool. They hate the FIB too, and that's all I need.
Well, I don't trust talking over the phone. They could be listening. We don't know where our phone providers come from. We have no privacy laws.
Either way, I'm just saying I like those guys. And secondly, Yeah, whenever you're free and you want to talk, we can talk then. I'll let you just go decompress,
Yeah, because
but I'll be over
I was
here.
pulled aside by a person, and I do think something did just happen, and they told me. That's why they had to leave. Those people that were kidnapped. It was them. I think it was the truth. She said she does know a lot more, and one day she'll tell me who she is.
I was told on the phone right now about somebody who got kidnapped, and they know who did it.
Okay. They knew who did
It
it.
was at
Was
the
probably more
hospital.
fucking dumb truth seekers.
It was the families,
Oh, I wonder why.
and she told me they were the ones that did it last week too.
Was it Ember?
Yep.
Yeah.
They kidnapped Ember again, and like an hour ago.
Is she a doctor or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so why the fuck are these guys? Are they related? I wonder.
I don't know, but apparently it's really dumb Grove Street families guys, and
Yeah. I was just told by this person, listen, that whatever those people are, these truth seekers, that I need to be careful so that I'm not affiliated with them, so that I don't get, that there are big things going
well,
on.
yeah, they're very different. Like people, like she was talking about my friend was telling me about like she was asking them why they did it, and they were telling her over the phone like these people are psychos. They were just saying they were pouring like salt in her wounds and telling her that they were doing that to Ember and stuff.
Yeah, trying to get answers out of her.
Yeah, like torturing her over something that she doesn't even know. And she was even telling them too. She was like, "Why would you do this for something that you don't even know? Like who's operating this account? They could literally be a joke account." And they were
Yeah.
like, "I don't know."
It's true.
It's crazy how people are just willing to be people's pawns.
It is. It's dumb, and they probably think there's some kind of reward for it, to be honest. But I told my helmeted friend, I don't go out looking for answers. I let the answers come to me, and I have all this, and I told them, okay, so they're involved with Aegis too. This person, but they stopped doing their requests because they didn't want to commit government corruption. So that's why they have the same code name as me. They just, and we were talking about how we don't really know who they are, and that I have information, but I'm holding it because I have leverage. And we don't know what these people are about, so I'm not giving them the information. She agreed and wants to talk later, but apparently she didn't want to get someone's government ID or something because she didn't want government corruption. So she's a government person, whoever it is. She does know a lot more than most because she said it's just who she is, and she has been kidnapped by him. And also that the anti-truth may be the ones in the mask, or maybe they're the same person. Maybe the anti-truth is the truth, and the truth is the anti-truth.
I don't know. Did you notice the thing that he said about clones?
No, a little bit. I heard.
I wasn't listening to a lot of the conversation. I'm very much just doing I'm very much just doing paperwork most of the time I'm there. But I remember like they were saying on the way out, they're like, I want to leave it on the note about clones or something, they said.
Yeah.
And then they said something about me being a clone.
Yeah. I mean, I believe there may be clones for sure.
Oh, there's absolutely clones. I mean, we've already been cloning things for a long time. That's how we've brought back extinct species and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm not doing that thing where I'm clearing my head, so I need to go do that. I'll call you later.
Well, call me back. Bye.
Yeah, bye. The Conspiracy Club is crazy, but these people sound like they want to come back to the next one, which is good. Which is really pretty. Also been seeing some weird stuff at at this and Kudo. Not weird stuff, but a lot more military presence. It's so cool looking. Nestled right into the mountainside. Which is really pretty. It's just always interesting. Why does the fucking IAA keep showing up? Damn it. We didn't do this. And who is Q's spy? Because we're also told Q had a spy there. Last time anyways, and Everyone that was there today was also there last time. It's either the helmet person or it's the animal person that doesn't talk. They're a spy. They're a freaking spy. Somebody's a spy out there. What does it mean? And how is this person a former agent of truth? This Sammy, we suspect. Former agent of truth is what the initiative said. And also, how do they know that information? It kind of feels like they are just using people to track down things they don't want to implicate themselves in. The truth is out there. Aliens are among us. Whee! I am about done with RP, but yeah. I think this post is also interesting. Roaches, roadies, hands, and more. Television, implants, radiation leaks, and down into the hole. Who was that? And like that sounds like a lot like the television. Trying to television. June 26th. Implants, radiation leaks. Down into the hole. Yeah, what does it mean, Paul? What does it mean? The day of reckoning came before. Probably the Roach Motel. Hands were the ones that were like on the TV screen, I think. Implants, radiation leak. But what's a drug dealer? Look, classified documents from the hands of John F. Television Jr. himself. Everyone read. Anarchy rules, but you can't see it. The image is like broken and it makes me sad. Pretty sure this link will not work. Oh, I found it. Oh, it is the God thing. The God Project. Enjoy that pulse while you still have it. Damn. Poor fucking person getting tortured though. What a violent way to try to get answers out of someone. Weird this high things in here. Like a little storage box. And bareback. Isn't this like Skyrim music? I feel like I've listened to this one quite a bit. Ba, 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 ba.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think the odds are that Aegis is the IAA?
I don't think that they are. I don't think so.
Yeah, I
think
kind of feel
Aegis is
like if
much
I
more
had
sloppy.
people doing stuff for me, I wouldn't need to be anywhere close to it unless you're just desperate
You
for
would never need
information.
to. You would never need to. As well, like it's fine to, you know, have that as an idea or possibility, but I really don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone I was talking to said, yeah, we should just let them continue to come because they might slip and say things. You guys are not that intelligent. They literally said, yeah, I gotta go. And they said, oh, my ride's here. And then he gets in the car with the other guy.
I
It's so
love them.
dumb.
I don't even care. They're funny.
Yeah, well.
And they gave me an idea for some food. We can have like a red pill and a blue pill. Because you're talking about Morpheus. I think I look like him.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I had some conversation with that person via text is all. And they asked me, like, what do you think the odds are that it could be the IAA? I guess it's something to consider, but...
Yeah, it's worth consideration as everything is always worth consideration.
Yeah, but what's afraid is, like, why... I don't know if I should get that information. Aegis, you know? They agreed, though. They said, for the time being, keep it among those closest to you, even if them. And also the fact that Aegis told me not to trust anyone, and when I called them out on that, they said it's more a test of commitment and loyalty. And then the friend that she was with has nothing to do with Aegis, never sent a text to them. I've sent a text to Aegis and refused to give them a government ID. As far as information, it's not going anywhere except among the two of us, they said. And also, when I was talking about trust, they said...
What's that? Sorry, man.
Huh?
You're good.
Yeah, they said, like, it's kind of like I said in the beginning. Never trust those who say, trust no one except for me. When I decide to tell you who I am, I'll tell you a story about that one. Huh. I said, how does Aegis even know who the fuck they're letting in? It's almost like they don't care. They told me to just trust a few people, keep it close to yourself, and that they have a funny story about that soon. I mean, yeah, they're literally. I don't think they actually care. All of the questionnaires, those little tasks.
Yeah, I don't think
Get
so.
100 ruby and then send us 10. Like, I don't even know you have the 100, unless you're just trying to get your like an account, a burner, or like a ruby account. I don't know. It'll just seem like fake tasks that make them feel like look official. And also, why is a gang getting involved? Like, I don't know. Why are
Yeah,
they
I don't think
torturing
that they.
people?
Well, I don't think they actually turned down anybody. I think they were all. Everybody was allowed in. Questions don't
Yeah.
matter.
Would they let the FIB in that case?
I'm sure they probably did. It's not like everybody that. There's a lot more people involved in this, than are just letting themselves known to be. So.
I'm sure they know more about who is doing things for them than you think. True.
Night. Someone's growing tomatoes outside the fucking hospital.
Oh, that was Fiona. Okay. Well, so pretty good day. Pretty good day. Normal things. Bunnies. I saw some bunnies. Somebody's growing tomatoes in front of the hospital. That's cute.
Bunnies and tomatoes, huh?
Yeah. And, I don't know why they seem to be looking out for me so much. They don't really even know me, this person, but it was interesting, that's for sure.
What?
I want to know what they know, the secrets, you know. I want to know.
Person you're texting? I mean, yeah. Well, what secrets do you think they have?
Well, they do seem to know more than anyone, and they have been kidnapped, as they say. So there must be a reason for that. I don't know. I just want to crawl back to Grapeseed and be invisible again.
Do you?
Yeah, it was a lot simpler back then. It's like you hide under a rock when you live in Grapeseed, you know?
The ceiling is a lot lower in Grapeseed.
Yeah.
You know, you reach that ceiling real quick.
Hey, Bo. Hey, Chris. I'm actually ending stream. I'm over it. It's been the day. I'm at the mine shaft right now.
Yeah.
I really
And
wish I knew what was that block in the tunnel. Remember that time when we investigated it? So long ago?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know. Now it's fenced up still, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but no changes to construction. Just kind of barred off. Terry, the alien guy, did post something about it.
Yeah, I remember.
Apparently someone used to host a poetry slam down there. Like 11 months ago, 10 months ago. Also, there was an account called Groovy that posted as well. About televisions Groovy. And brain chips and roaches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know Groovy. That's Annie's brother, who she was saying just came back.
Oh, okay. So do you think that those two people are spies? You said there might be spies.
Who?
The helmet or the animal mask person?
Probably. Yeah. At least one of them.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna guess maybe it's the one that doesn't talk, to be honest. But they come together. But she said her friend doesn't know anything about ages or anything. I don't know. Information's a powerful thing. It scares people. It changes people. Blah, 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 blah. Words, words, words. Marry me.
Oh my god. I just got subliminally messaged.
I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Ow. Yeah, I try to throw, make some bullshit conversation throughout. I think I did okay.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna run into because you're gonna start repeating things every time. So you need to have like that's
Yeah.
why it needs to be on like a weekly basis rather than like a multi-weekly, because then you can have
Yeah.
a build up.
Yeah, I agree. And for like the late night people, I could just do. I could literally just post signs up somewhere. Places that maybe the IAA won't go to.
You don't want them to come?
Not to
They're just
like
saying
some of
no.
them,
Okay.
not the bi-weekly ones. They don't need to go to everyone.
Yeah. You could just invite the specific people you want.
Man, I think that Terry made his way into somewhere he shouldn't have been, and he's missing now.
What's his Terry?
Yeah,
What
Terry
was
the
like one of the
Truth
posts?
Seeker. You could type in aliens.
Is that his name? It said Terry the Truth Seeker.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they're saying right now? Is what people say?
Yes, but the Truth Seeker could mean many things. It's also in a lot of sci-fi. Seek the truth is kind of just ruined the name for like a lot of what people consider truth seekers. I snuck into the FIB and made contact with the aliens. He has a shadow of an alien hand, I believe. It makes their skin translucent, but you can see their shadows. He also found a bunker explored in the medical ward of the FIB. Do you think the antler animal with like the bones on the radio rebel radio has anything to do with the clone, or is it just rebel radio tower?
I don't know if that has much of anything to do with it.
Yeah,
Just,
me neither. The button was a test to make sure the gates to Mount Gordo Underground still work. There was a button and it was tested, that's for sure. And whenever they tested it, all the power went out. When the power went out, that's when that radio broadcast went off, and that's whenever the egg hatched. But who has the button? It's always like something weird every few months. Now it's the goop. Which hopefully they have it under control.
yeah, I mean that's just a contaminant.
No, it's just like something with every fucking mayor, I swear. Well, the good news is I've stayed out of rivers today.
Yeah, because we do have a bike deficit we need to build back up.
I've been better. Honestly, Chris, I've been better, but I'm trying. I'm trying to be okay. I'm trying. I hope you're doing good though. Bike sounds. I just wanna, like, they drove away in a black car with, like, silver accents. I bet I could find that vehicle.
Who?
The IAA guys.
I'm not worried about that. I don't know why you care about the IAA. Like, they're very easily findable. They have a building in the middle of downtown.
Yeah, but what does IAA even stand for?
It's like international
Something
affairs
affairs?
agency
Yeah.
or something. Yeah,
Internal?
it's
It's internal affairs?
no international.
Oh. So like stuff overseas?
Yeah.
I care because I care about everything. Nothing should be disregarded as not being significant.
No, I'm just saying that they're like the easiest thing to solve. Like we know where they are. They have a building.
Yeah, we know where they are. They have a building and they've been seen with their badges on, like dummies.
I thought you were saying. I thought you were more saying like the people with the
Nah, I
masks
would just
on.
like to get their plate number or something.
Yeah, it'd be good to do that for the people with the masks to know who they are. But I didn't see what they got here.
Well, she's gonna tell me who she is eventually. You did say you think it could be Sati or something, right?
Could be.
Yeah. I mean, they just said they didn't want to, do corruption, so they are a government person. Okay, well, they're obviously IAA. Why were they being thinking they were being so sneaky? I think they're trying to play it off like they're dumb, but they're actually smart.
Probably.
They're probably just really good actors. They probably know everything.
I would imagine so. It's kind of what they do.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming to the club. Also, my friends were not so convinced that you didn't know anything. The way they were pressing you about it, like, yeah, I'm sure you don't know anything.
It's pretty true. I don't know much about the stuff they're talking about.
And then you use the power of yapping to just like keep talking about the most mundane shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't just tell them right outright. I don't know about that shit, but I am interested in this stuff. Just
You know everything I've told you.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna tell people what I know either.
Yeah, you gotta look out for yourself in the end too.
Well, it's just never smart to tell anybody anything you know.
Not only that, but like if I go down, then you're pretty good at feigning like you don't know anything. These IAA people you love so much are gonna take me down.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, well, I already know which side you would stand on.
What the hell?
I don't know. I gotta start keeping these things closer to my chest.
Yeah, I know. I've been telling you.
Even the more you know is the worse. You know, like what if somebody tortured you or want to try to get information out of you one day?
It doesn't matter. I've already told you this. We've already been over this. Is that me and you are the two people that should share our knowledge with each other. I've already told you that. It doesn't matter anyways, because it would matter if there was somebody that didn't know how to wield position or responsibility, but I've already wielded responsibility and position as high as you can in this entire state, so I don't let shit slip when it doesn't need to.
Triple letters.
I know exactly what cards to hold on to.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later.
What are you gonna go do?
Have a good night.
What are you getting up to?
Not much. I'm probably gonna go sleep soon.
I'm just already over here.
Yeah. Oh, they really do have their own building.
Yeah, of course. They're very in the open. I mean, they're going around with their badges and stuff. So I'm saying they're not really a mystery.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
What's up?
Ooh, woo.
Hey.
Are you working?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you on like a scene right now? Or are you just chilling?
I'm just chilling. It's
Oh.
dead as hell right now.
Yeah.
What? Why
Oh.
is Howard walking by us right now?
Wait, hi Howard. I don't know. Maybe he's going to the FIB building or something.
No idea. Interesting.
Gonna go
yeah,
have a
I'm
lunch
chilling.
break or something. I don't know.
What's up with you?
Not much. Ready to go sleep probably. I'm fucking cooked. And you know what? You wanna know why?
Why?
Because I keep having these conspiracy clubs, right? These little meetings, and it's fun, right? But these two fucking IAA agents keep showing up. And they act like we don't know who they are. But the dude literally saw them at the pork palace with their IAA badges on. And so it's funny. But he's like, I'm Steve and I'm a criminal. Yeah, But I don't like know what the IAA does. I'm not afraid that they're there or anything. It's interesting.
Right now, I don't think anyone knows what exactly they do. They're supposed to be international affairs.
Yeah, that's what I heard it stood for. But I just know what like all the violence stuff going on out there. It's such a bad time for me to have a conspiracy call. I'm not a part of like these like violent fools out there, but I hope that's not why they're not there or why they're there. And last time they were taking pictures of people but pretending it was a joke. And this time they're going against people wearing blue shirts. They had like dumb conspiracies. I find it funny though. I hope they keep coming.
I found out who potentially put out a head out on me.
Oh god. Somebody did that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, but apparently, whoever they talked to denied it. It's a very interesting thing to hear. So, like, somebody reached out to me and we had a private meeting this week and said, hey, by the way, EMS or doctors are trying to put hit outs on you. And then today I found out who it was.
I was gonna say, it probably is a doctor or a cop or someone, right?
It's an EMS.
The one that you pissed off, or?
Not recently. I don't know why but they've always been pissed off at me.
Love it. You're just such a beloved person, you know that?
I don't get it. I piss people off, but man, to put a head out on somebody.
Yeah, imagine being bothered so much by somebody you want them to die.
Well, I can imagine that, but I don't know. I have no idea what I did to Clark to make them want to try and have me kidnapped and get sent off duty.
You know what? That last conversation when I was in the training room or locker room, and he just sounded like, man, I'm gonna put a hit on that person. That's crazy.
Wait, what?
I mean, I could feel the tension between you guys, but literally, like, I felt like that dude hated you.
I don't know why.
Even when he would like pointedly like accuse you of not completing anything, it's like he was intentionally looking at what you're doing, like trying to make something to stir up about, you know? He's got his eyes on you.
Yeah, that's what they did today. They said over radio, Tammy, do I have to start making calls about you? So it's just interesting.
And they say criminals are the bad people. So everyone, a lot of these people in the fucking government positions.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you right now, we have a lot of information or access to information that people probably shouldn't have, especially as
Yeah.
EMS.
Yeah.
Like I can see government notes and medical notes.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a lot of information. And there is a lot of people who are in places of power and places they shouldn't even be attending. Like, you know, like meetings or like big like security things. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But good for you for just doing you staying at this job.
It might not be much longer.
Yeah, I know. Are you gonna resign?
Yeah, I'm pretty close to it. Pretty over being openly threatened on radio, and these people are continuing their antics.
I would have been over it a lot sooner than you are. If it's been going on for a while. I don't know how you're doing. You know, you know what? I'm trying to keep my nose clean, and just having a nice normal job helps, so I was probably stick this out, but these guys sound like real douchebags, doesn't it?
I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm trying to refrain from having the mindset of, oh man, everyone, I don't know, like, I'm not trying to have that them versus me thing.
This is crazy.
I don't know. I enjoy it because, or I'm still doing it because I enjoy it. That's
Yeah.
probably the only reason.
I mean, it is things you enjoy. I kind of like it too. It's fun. But it's also nice just being there for people, in a way. Yeah. Do you know why people have been getting kidnapped?
No.
Yeah. Seems like a lot of people are looking for something, like a document or something. I didn't know there are documents that don't exist anymore or that have been buried. And I think people are going after them, but nobody has them. So they're just hurting people for no reason.
Or the people that have access to this information probably just forgot and generally don't remember what they're talking about.
True. Well, it's stuff that Q had, like, explicitly had removed. Like, stuff about, like, the testing whenever people came back from the island. Like, the blood test, the truth, the pathogen, stuff like that. And that's what people are after. But that's why Q is, like, going off her shit on fucking Twinsta, because people keep getting attacked. But, I don't know. There's 1,000 different levels of Q that no one even knows about, I imagine. Nothing I want involved in, because I don't want to be burned like a witch. You know, they're out there witch hunting people. So I'm staying in my own lane. I haven't even talked to Q lately. I don't trust them anymore. It'd be a lot easier for someone like me to go down than someone important. I really hope these IAA guys do more than the FIB. Just saying.
It's just 2 of them.
It literally is just 2 of them? Okay, so they're both in my meeting. Dude's like, I gotta go, you know, get my drugs or something. And then he leaves, and then 10 seconds later, guy's like, oh, my ride's here. And you could see the other guy out front picking him up. I think they're playing dumb, though. I think they're pretending to be, like, dense. So that we don't really get caution from them. Like, I think they know a lot, though. Obviously, if they're in their position. They're playing it real smooth, though.
Here's my honest opinion. The IAA has been largely defunct until recently, and they're trying to get their feet up on the ground.
Yeah. So they're probably, like, desperate for information for some things, I don't know.
And that's just kind of... that's what you do. You kind of just go out and experience the far corners of the city. Even, like, oh. I guess don't put too much into them. I don't know. I feel like they're largely harmless.
Yeah, I kind of felt that too.
Yeah, they might.
They're
be
entertaining,
like...
but they're actually a little bit funny. I don't know. They're amusing.
Yeah. I don't know. I helped them at the DMV. Oh, we'll see.
Nice. Maybe I'll get hired by the IAA one day.
I took my chance. And I asked them, "Hey, where are you guys applying?" And I wanted to see if they would.
Yeah. And no, or they're probably trying to get off the ground.
I know. I think they're trying to figure out what they want to actually do with that. Because if it is a, international thing, there's not going to be too much happening here.
That is true. Most of our connection to the outside world just deals with exports right now. Imports and exports, whether off the coast. It sounds cool though. Hopefully they'll figure out something to do.
Hopefully they're I don't know. I could see them being information distributors, like saying, like, "Hey, FIB, we got a weird tip that a bunch of drugs are coming in."
Yeah, like true information, like holding and exporting that. Yeah, I could see that. Meh.
That's what I would at least hope they were.
They have a big building. Anyways, I was just in the neighborhood, not looking at the I-88 coming.
Yeah, lately I've been kind of camping here. I don't know. I do kind of want them to notice, like, hey, I am a little interested in it. Not so much to like dismantle them, but I am interested in the idea of like, oh wait, Tammy IAA.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. Let me get food. See you later.
Have a good night, Papa.
Have a good night. On my bike, I shouldn't be in the city. Yeah, where can I get some freaking food at? Oh, it feels bad. Looks like it's tequila. Yeah, it's open tequila. Maybe not though. I've kind of done too much RP today. I'm not gonna play Fortnite. It's a new season. Yeah, I think I am gonna go play Fortnite. Thanks for hanging out though. Conspiracy Club's a wrap. Yes, mystery is XD. Hopefully Poppy will remain